Recording started and start streaming. Let's go. Good. Oh, I forgot the music. Oh no. What should we listen to today? This is the stream is live. Okay, right. So, what music to listen to today? Sticker Brush Symphony? No, I already had that. 3 hours of relaxing Nintendo music? Maybe not. I don't want to be too relaxed, you know. What is this? This sounds like it's gonna be. That sounds like it's gonna be copyrighted. Maybe we'll go back to one of the first ones, like My Goat, you know. See if I can find it here. It was like a week ago, a bit more. On Silver Gunner. Here we go. This one. Oh, this one's so good. Loop turned on. Wait, let's see. Nah, I'm just gonna let's see. There we go. Let's turn this on a bit now so I can hear myself think. Give it too much. Alright, so today there's a bunch of things on the to-do list and a bunch of things on the known issue list. Let me open this so I can read it easier. You can actually see all of it, nice. There's nothing done here, no. Okay, good. So yeah. Improved ground detection is still a thing. Let's see, I started it yesterday, and same with edge detection. The camera's actually added, that's nice. Looking at using Rigidbody, I actually looked at like really quickly for a stream because I was mostly playing WoW, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I'll play that on stream sometimes, who knows. I was thinking about it, and it looks like it honestly would be like a possible thing to do. You know? Let's see, connect the start actually there, yeah. I like that maybe. This looks better, I think. Oh, it's on the stream ending stream. It should be stream starting. Yeah, there we go. Is that fine? I mean, that's good enough. We're never gonna be going from stream start to stream ending anyways. Actually, let me just align it a bit better. Same with this one. There we go. Sure. Stream starting. Let's go. There was that. Oh yeah, the Rigidbody. Honestly, there's a really good case for it, since the colliders, as far as I understood, just kind of solves it by itself, and that allows me to also do some the Rigidbody stuff, like, you know, launching the character and smacking it around. Maybe it would be easier to do like an elevator or like a moving platform. Currently my idea for a moving platform would be like, or an elevator more like, would be, first of all, I don't think I want to have an elevator. Wait, green screen. I can't see the, there we go. Right down to the left as well. Now, we'll really be missing everything here today. Maybe I'm moving stuff a little bit. No, that's fine. Sorry. I'm covering it anyways. So I'm not sure about adding things like elevators and moving platforms, because like, in my head I want to get to very fast and for it to keep moving, and if there's like an elevator or moving platform, I'm gonna have to at some point stop and stand on it, or stop and wait for it to arrive. And that feels like it goes against the entire point of the game, so I don't want to add that. And also it seems like a pain to add. But if I were to add them, I probably would have like a box, at least for an elevator, have like a closed elevator, and have like a box around it that's like has local coordinates, and use those as a way of like adding on to what the current position is of the character. So like if it goes upwards a bit, it will just add that position to the character automatically. And then it also would be fine if you do it. I'm not sure. I think it would be. Well, you have to add a movement, I guess. Something. Oh well. Like whenever they move, they send out. Like you're inside of it. They have a script, so whenever they move, they send out how much they're moving. They can add that movement to other characters that are inside it and on it, I guess. Which would be kind of weird, but it would make things like being on in it and jumping work, probably. It would essentially be like, I feel like most games do this, which have like different gravities and stuff like that, where you just kind of you go for a wall, like an invisible wall, and you're gonna just fall. I know like Star Citizen does this, for example. Alright, so we'll see how the Rigidbody is. If the collision actually does help me a lot and I can't get it to work, I'll probably switch to it at some point. And then I just have to move all of my code and make it like either move to, because I think that actually includes colliders, like the move to thing. I can Google it. Unity, because I've heard of move towards maybe this thing. No, that's probably more like a lerp thing, right? Each frame. Okay, no, that's not it. Move to, no. Unity go to. Okay. We have move position. And compile the interpolation setting with Rigidbody interpolate enabled. Blah blah. In each fixed up they call the position occurs in word space. Teleporting Rigidbody from one position to another uses 3 positions in one position. I think that. I think that actually does maybe automatically do collisions and stuff like that. Because I think if you have a Rigidbody and you teleport it, it doesn't really matter anymore, because you're just teleporting it and then it can be teleported inside something. But if you use like move position, it probably doesn't do that, because it's in the fixed optic as well. If that would work, and also I can't get the current collisions to work, then I would probably just use that, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm a bit, I got snipers on me. But I'll see when I look into that, either like like today or tomorrow or Friday or like the weekend or sometime. Because I feel like the further into this I get, the more annoying it's gonna be to actually change. We'll see. So the edge detection, yeah, I gotta look into that. I gotta start doing that. Preferably just actually do it today, because the current version I have is the flat thing, and I'm gonna give you an example now of an issue I'm having with it. And then we have, let's see, the fixing the air stuff. I actually found an issue and I found a solution today, this morning, both of them. So I'll show that. I think I found a solution. I haven't actually tested it. The horizontal issue, I thought about this a bit, and the auto slide isn't slide. The auto slide is like you are grabbing onto a surface and you're trying to stop yourself. However, something I've realized is if you're just like jumping past I'm not sure how it works with like a 90-degree wall, like a really steep wall that's not 90 degrees, and you kind of just going past it, you're like jumping and you kind of hit it slightly. Ooh, sun. Oh, wait, I'm gonna have to fix my blinders, I think. Let's see. There we go. get my shirt off. There we go. So, where was I? Oh yeah, the auto slide. I need to somehow figure out some kind of, I don't think it's gonna be too hard, but I need to get a like angle. You need to be towards a certain angle towards the thing you're hitting to actually make you enter the auto slide thing. Because right now, if you're hitting it like just touching it, you're gonna enter auto slide and you're gonna stop. So if you're going fast and you're trying to run from something, you hit the wall, you're stopped, you're fucked. And that can't be happening. And create an emergency underclip function. I just thought of this, I had it earlier. So far I've had 0 issues with actually random clipping. Well, I have had some issues, but like not too bad. Especially since I earlier when I did this had like massive problems with like if you're sliding down a slope, you would slowly get further and further into the ground and then you would just fall through. And especially if you would like to run around on the slope, like and go upwards and go downwards and like go like this to the camera, just like wiggling it. That would also make you go through the slope. And I think, I mean, that's basically entirely fixed with the entire align to slope thing, where you're no longer like applying any force into the slope at all, basically, which is nice. Okay, but I might still have the emergency clip thing, just in case, you know. So there are known issues. The ground detection is not super reliable. And there's a thinking about some adding. Okay, I just said I didn't add a small force, and that's a good thing, but adding a very small downwards force at all time into the collision checks, just to, you know, to double check. Let's see what's going on here. The auto slide magnitude is way off. It's been improved, but like it's still an issue. Edge is still a massive problem. It's been also improved, but still an issue. I'm going to show an example. Auto slide doesn't take your horizontal direction in mind. Okay, I'm gonna remove this and replace it to auto slide activates risk erupting movement when moving past a wall. You can't really see it, but like there we go. There we go. Auto slide risk interrupting movement when moving past the wall. That's an issue as well. Let's thinking about to fix this today. And the auto slide interacts very weirdly with air. Am I spelling? I think I need there's a W there, right? Yeah. And the air needs a rework. Maybe not a rework entirely, but like I need to look at it a bit and try to figure out what the fuck's going on there. So that's the plan for today. It's a lot of things actually. But I think, you know, I gotta start somewhere. So, here we go, here into the... oh, this thing is... there we go. Let's raise it up a bit. So... yeah, the issue I was thinking about. So, you can... I'm just gonna move the camera up here. You see this thing here? I have done this on purpose actually. There's a very, very, like it's tiny, this is this. No. So like if I change this to like 8. Okay, not my bad example, but like 6 and 6.1, it's tiny. It's not like there, see if that actually does it as well. It's tiny, tiny, tiny ridge. I mean, you can't see it really, yes you can, but yeah, it's very small. And having to go through a map and make sure there's nothing like this ever, it's gonna be an absolutely insane pain in the ass. So now let's look at what happens when you try to walk up this thing. And also, I need to mention, this thing does have the flat thing on. Okay, this is default now. Let's restart actually. Okay, let's see, default. So the flat thing was one where you like, you just get its like upward position instead of the normal of it. So okay, now it actually works. Now it works. That's kind of annoying. 1 second. Oh, that's an interesting thing. Walking backwards. Wait, what? Huh. This was not an issue a while ago. Oh well, okay. This is weird. Finding more issues all the time. Let's move to 5.9 instead then. There we go. So now you can see 5.9.1, no, here's 5.9. So now you can see this is like how much is sticking out. I think you already know like what the issue is gonna be. So walking up here and boom. You saw that? You like get stuck and that's fucking weird. Yeah, here you go. Like that happens because you keep switching to auto slide, and auto slide has the entire thing of like it just puts your movement. There's a couple of ways you can solve it actually. It's by changing auto slide something slightly, or by doing something like I'm thinking of as well. Anyway, so of course the thing here is that this happens. Which don't want to happen. But then I thought, when I was saw this earlier, why don't I just set this to flat? Because oops, no, okay, that was annoying of me. There we go, flat. Then when you hit this, it will consider it to be flat there, and it will just kind of move up it, right? And it does. Like you don't even exit walk at all. You just go up it. But as you see here, oh, that's the wrong way. When I walk off it, I do this. Whee. And like I don't want you to be losing. I guess it's a very steep slope, 40 degrees, but I don't want you to be losing air like around touch this much at any time you walk over something. And if I set this back to default, let's see. Is it default? Yeah, it's default. You don't do that anymore. Like you just go whoop. But then you have the sometimes bug of, you know, this happening. I guess like this part is so annoying, like this thing here, because I need to get them essentially. Though I guess if I make my like a asset, this won't be an issue, but still. I could, you know, just do this. Let's see, 6.3 maybe 6.5. Yeah, and then I moved up slightly, so like 4.5, 4.4, 4.5, 4.7. Sure. See, that's like super perfect-ish. Gonna make you like 6. Oh wow, look at that. That's like an almost impossibly good angle. Let's see what happens now. If it's tagged as default, what happens? Oh, now it does this. Oh wait, like this. It actually is less of an angle than it's supposed to be. What if I did this instead, okay? Idea. So this thing is flat, and this thing is also flat. Boom. Oops, that's the wrong button. Start. Now both of them are flat, and I think it doesn't quite work. What's that? That's like a little delay, like something fucking going on here. Why is it doing that? Is it switching something? No. Like, what is that? Why am I doing this? This is annoying stuff I don't want to happen, you know? Let's look at the ground check. Because currently I think the ground check is essentially perfect. Oh, not perfect, but almost. I'm making this slightly larger, just slightly. Let's make it to 5. Let's make it much larger and see if that helps it. Because that would, in my head, make you like shoot down far enough to hit this before you actually fall off it. But then you might maybe also just not need to have it being marked as flat. Okay? No. Okay. What if I unmark both of this? Default. Default. And let's look at this again. How perfect are these? I feel these are almost too perfect, I guess. And it's hitting... Is it hitting both of them? One of them? What's happening here? Okay. Now it's fine again. And it's like perfectly chill. So it almost feels like my current iteration of the flat thing, the flat, is not a good idea. At least for right now, because like, I'm trying to basically confuse it as much as possible. There we go, okay. That's fine. Okay. I guess I could... I'm wondering if I did a ray cast for the angle instead of a sphere cast. I could do a sphere cast, see if I'm grounded, and do a ray cast for the angle. Because, oh, let's just open up Photoshop. I don't get like this because I don't want to show all my files. I don't know what I have. If I have, do I actually have something I could like dox me? Meerkat family? No, thank you. I don't care about the Meerkat family. Thank you, like Google search thingy, Microsoft search thingy. Okay, so the idea is basically right now I got this little corner here like this. I'm gonna do the sphere cast. Even if you're like over here, the sphere still hits this corner here, and it actually hits it for a while. And that was kind of my idea with the box collider, that it wouldn't do that, but it still did. With a ray cast, it like hits this for like max. It'll hit here and then it'll like start missing. So if I, when missing with the raycast, don't reset the angle, and just keep it as like whatever was the latest thing, I could, as long as this thing doesn't hit it and create a weird angle, I could essentially say that, hey, you're grounded and you're missing here, but this was your last angle, so that's the angle you're going for. I think that's worth testing, and that could honestly, oops, I don't know how to take this actually. I could honestly like solve it. So instead of doing this, I do ray cast hit, ray hit, and say if physics dot raycast, and let's say bottom to your origin, honestly. No, let's not do that. Let's just say this straight up the center of the character. Because then I could also maybe... No. Maybe not. I don't know. Figure it out later. Yeah, center the body anyways. Play position dot position. Right, and then it's direction, and it's up direction. negative. Out hit ray hit, and then the max distance should be essentially the same thing, but it's not this thing. It's player capsule dot height divided by 2. And the plus there is actually not there. So there we go. Oh my god, why is it so bright outside? I'm going to, sorry, I'm going to. There we go. Sorry, slightly better, hopefully. For myself at least. Yep, there we go. Yeah, this thing. But it's ray hits dot normal. And then I just can remove this for now. I don't like using this. What if I instead did player because while I could be using this thing, the other thing I had earlier, the player position. If I use the capsule's position, which I think, let me double check though. Player, there we go. I'm not sure where the center of the player capsule is. That's the problem, I guess. Oh, here we go. Here's center. 1. There we go. Wait. No, that's fine, right, actually? Because if you do this to 1, this becomes the center. Now this is the center. So that should be fine, actually. It's in the correct spot already. Nice. Let's see here. So the entire flat thing is like irrelevant. So let's test this a bit. Oh, let's just do this. There we go. Okay, instant issue found here. I'm like leaping out of the ground here. Whee. But walking off things, no. Okay. So like, that works, but sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah. This is still inconsistent, I feel like. Yeah, it is still inconsistent. Whoa. What happened there? It feels like I was walking slower for a second. What's the blue thing I'm looking at again? Let's see. Blue. Align to slope. Wait, is this just not correct then? What? This should like point along, right? Yeah, this isn't correct. When did this break? What the fuck? This worked like 2 seconds ago. This just broke. Ground normal. Wait, don't I have like a ground normal thing here? Let's see. Oh. Oh. I will explain it. This thing doesn't hit anymore. Of course it doesn't hit anymore. Yeah, I think I'm gonna say fuck it to this thing. I'm gonna have to make it a lot to make this work, I guess, because what's happening right now is you have this angle. The sphere cast hits because it touches like here, and the ray cast goes down to like here maybe, and then this doesn't hit, and that doesn't give a new an angle. So to make this work, I have to go further down, but then it's like, what if I have one of these again? And that kind of removes the entire point of like, okay, now it goes down and hits that thing again, which is exactly the same issue I'm already having. So that won't solve it at all. I can't remember this. Oh. Oops, this is. There we go. Actually, let me just do this. There we go. Okay, there we go. So this entire thing doesn't work. It's exactly the same problem as earlier and doesn't really change anything. Good to know. Wait, before I fix that. I think I need to change the thing to like not so flat. Let's call it like ground edge. Can I? Yeah. Ground edge. Okay. And let's actually create like an object for it. No, wait. Shouldn't I just be like smarter about this somehow? No, wait, no. This thing right here, I should just be smarter about, I think. Like instead of having this be two different things, have it be one thing. I need to learn how to either create these kinds of things in Unity or download some kind of asset pack or just create something in Blender and import it. Because there's something also, it's like a spiraling slope, so I can test on that. I need to get that. I'll write that down on the to-do list, but I'll, you know, that's more like for tomorrow or for the future. Spiral slope, etc. Alright, so the flat thing here, of course, is mostly for like these. So I can make this entire thing considered like flat, and that'll be fine. I think the same for this, maybe. Okay, let's see. What did I change it to? I changed it to like ground edge. Yep. So the check air thing. Okay, this thing. I think what I need to do, because I can show you what's happening. So, since my current issue with the air thing is this. Let me go test here. I check this out. So, I go here. I'm like, okay, boink. I go through it. See? That's not good. And it's not about the collision that's wrong, I noticed, because I thought that was the thing. Because if I'm just like running in here, nothing happens, but as soon as I jump, I just go through. And of course, which should have been obvious, is this. When I enter the state, I move the character upwards. And then when I move it upwards, I move it past the like edge of the, what's it called, the check here. So what I thought is, hey, I'll just remove the movement here. Bam. Oops. And that'll probably fix it, right? And, well, yes it does. Let me just run over here and show you. You can no longer jump for the roof. You can jump for the ground. And you just can't jump. Because now you don't get far enough away from the ground to stop, to actually go anywhere. So, first things first, I think we should go back here and change this to like... honestly, to nothing. Let's see. Well, if it's nothing, what happens? Does it get too touched with the collisions and fall through more often, this question? Might be. I still can't jump, by the way. Crazy. This is also an issue, still. And this thing happens as well. And that is because if we go into air here, we see how I'm adding a bunch of shit already to this. And then afterwards we're adding it again and having it go through. Let's see. Yeah. So what I need to do is either remove this entire thing and look into the update yet again. Let's see. All right, let's see. Wait, what's capture cast all? Oh, this is interesting. This function will return all hits the capture sweep intersects. For colliders that overlap the capture to start the sweep, raycast hit.normal is set opposite to the direction of the sweep. Raycast hit distance is set to 0 and the 0 vector is returned in raycast hit point. You might want to check whether this is the case in your particular query and perform additional queries to find the results. Passing a 0 radius result in undefined output and doesn't always behave the same as physics raycast. This is interesting. Rigidbody sweep test, what's that? It says a rigidbody would collide with anything if it was moved through the scene. Interesting. There's a lot of stuff here. So I need to instead... Oh god. This is gonna be annoying. If I do a raycast, if I go to capture cast all, I could create an array with hits, all of them, and go through them, like all of them, and see what happens. But I'm not sure I want to do it. Okay, let's just do this instead. Let's do this as if it was in the update state here. So, vertical direction equals this thing. Yeah, sure, that's the thing there. That's fine. This thing should be moved to the like bottom, right? Then I would just do this, I think. I would just grab this, and grab that, and say, hey. Like this. And now I'm essentially just doing a normal update state twice the frame you enter the jump state, and I think that should be fine. Like, it basically makes you jump twice as high that frame, but it's a frame, and we're also doing the collision check. I guess the issue is that we're doing the collision check twice the frame you jump, so if a lot of people are jumping at the same time, if the collision check is too heavy to perform, we have an issue, I think. A much larger issue than this. So, active state direction, yeah, sure. Let's test it out. Does the jump work? So I can still jump. Can I? No, okay, I go through the floor now. And I go through the roof as well. I just go for everything, okay? Now, why am I going through the floor? I gotta, like, let's see if I can find something. Am I getting closer to the... Oops. Why is that happening? Oh, I'm still there. It does kind of seem like, yeah, I'm going slightly down. So, oh, the air quality check is not giving the exact same results. Like it's moving you to a different spot compared to the grounded, right? And that is a problem. Let's see. If you're in your on roof. This is gonna be a massive fucking thing. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go through exactly what's happening here. Let's see. I hope I see what's happening here. So. Okay. It's the direction plus the collider skin width. Okay. So bonus for origin position plus start position plus start position. Okay, okay, that should be correct. Assuming yeah, probably. Or okay. I think the issue here is that I'm moving too close to things. So what's the difference here? Project on plane leftover hit dot normal. Okay, I'm just gonna test something here. I'm gonna say that I'm just gonna always do what's essentially the gravity pass and see if that changes anything. Let's see, is there any gravity pass mentions anymore? No. Okay, good. So. Okay, so I'm not always entering. So this seems to have solved a lot of it though. Check this out, like, oh, never mind. And okay, so the solution was literally just it got stuck there, so it didn't do anything. Okay, so that's not a solution at all. If I instead try this, so bye to you and this. There we go. Test this out. Does that fix anything? It's like making it easier instead of making it more complicated. It's my dream right now. Okay, that doesn't fix anything at all. It makes it worse. What's happening? Okay, I'm just gonna test this out and see what happens. No, nope, nope. I'm not touching the ground. So what? Why am I not touching the ground? Normal. Okay. Let's go back, I guess, and check this out. So. What is this? Is this from the, like, walk stuff? I think it is, right. Project on plane, project on scale. Yeah, project on scale. Yep, it is. So what's happening here? Vector. It fires off the capsule cast. Using the collider radius. Direction, dot normalized, out hit distance, okay. Now, let's see here. Vector free point dot hit equals direction dot normalized multiplied by hit dot distance minus step machine dot collider skin width. Okay, so point hit is equal to direction traveled, right? Distance minus the collider skin width. That should be it, right? Because I'm adding the collider skin width, yeah. Now leftover equals direction minus point hit. Okay. Wait, direction minus point hit? Should this really be direction minus point hit? Because wait. Let's open this up. I'm just gonna copy this here. And I'm just gonna copy this as well. So, what we're currently guessing is distance is equal to, let's see, this is direction, this is distance. Oh my god. Direction is going to be like a vector. Distance is going to be the magnitude of the vector, so like this, plus the like extra skin width, right? That's the skin width right there. So the direction that we're shooting it out is gonna be R ray capsule cast, I guess, CC. Yeah. CC direction is gonna be essentially this then, and that's just added on to it. Like this. And then we say this thing hits something. And the hit point is the direction of this, the normalized direction, multiplied by the distance it traveled minus this point. Yeah. Which should be the direct. Yeah, that's the direction. That's the distance I mean. That's the pH. 20. Is the like it hits something? And that's the yeah. Actually, by the let's see, that's like that. And now take the leftover, and the leftover is equal to the LO. Yeah. It was the direction minus that thing minus that thing. And the question I'm thinking is, should actually be this included? I'm not sure yet. Okay, let's continue looking at the code here. Hey, what the fuck am I doing here? If I'm just... This is really correct? Like, should I really be doing that? I could see this one, but... I don't like setting that thing there. That feels weird. It's wrong. My god, my phone is popping the fuck off. Okay, let's test this. So the side point... Okay, still going through there. Wait a second. Oh, okay, never mind. I can see why now. You know what? Yeah, that thing should be there, probably. I'm still not sure about this thing here. Okay. Addition or right. That's mainly as to stop any extra things going on here. Okay, what the fuck are we writing? So what's this? Okay, let's just try this change. Have I changed anything else? I haven't. I feel like I'm too stupid to actually like build this out in my head. Because, let's see. I did that thing where I can flip between them. Oh. Yeah, still an issue. Yeah, if I'm moving to the side like that. And I'm on the ground again. Right? So else if angle is less than maximum walk angle. I just realized this is gonna get fucked up by the... Maybe? No, it isn't. It's gonna be fine. Never mind. I think this is an issue here, like this part. If I'm hitting the maximum walk angle, I think I should. This is gonna be an insane risk, and I'm not sure I like it. I should probably set this to... Okay, ground check is literally as collide skin right now. I think this might be a bit not generous enough, honestly, on the ground check. Something I need to see is like how... Am I really not being launched upwards at all? Is it just me going forward? What's happening here? Now, am I? I feel like I should be getting an angle of like something else, right? Because look, the normal is, or is it because it's not being updated? Wait, my box is flat or something? Oh, I have. Wait, let me mark this as default and see if this improves it. Happening on the other side of thing. Is it's always happening, not when I'm like move. Okay, never mind then. That's how silly of me to assume. But like, look, I'm going into the wall, but as soon as I turn the mouse certain degrees, that's when it starts fucking up. So it has been just trying to move me to the left. Or right, I guess. Sideways. Let's make this like 2 for now. And let's see if this actually does change anything. The corner collisions is the issue here. Definitely. Anyways, so this is the issue. So if instead of doing like a leftover here, I should return, I think. Like return 0 and then switch to this is grab to pass. This will still add the thing. So I should probably set the position. Let's see. Okay, so I should just do that, and I should set the I should say that direction equals 0, and I should set the position of the is equal to the hit point. What is that? Yeah. Hit point plus, and this is gonna be half a probably the normal though, right? Multiplied by does this even need that? Make sure maybe. Okay, so what is gonna happen if I do this? I don't think I'm gonna get the like issue between air and thing not flipping correctly, right? what's this thing? Is it marked as... It's just marked as default. No, it's just like... not fucking up the movement. No, it is, okay. But not always. Oh, still doing it. I think it has to be like... Yeah, that's what's happening. It's when I'm hitting my hair, I'm just kind of sliding straight through. Hair, my head. That's the issue here. So this is fine. As soon as I hit my head and start sliding, it's fucked. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Like, look at that. Oh. Yeah, there it goes. It's just always like... Okay, it's always when I'm hitting at an angle. I'm pressing space. So, forward is always fine. But as soon as the angle is like 3 degrees off in that case, let's see. Yeah, okay. So I think this is the issue here then. The head on roof stuff. Oh wait. How's it going? It's going slow, man. Oh, I see it already left it. Oh well. Yeah, I keep forgetting about looking at the chat. It's going slow. Let me tell you, it's not easy. This I'm struggling. Wait, I instantly stopped struggling. Holy shit! Mat money is like my lucky charm. I hope you return at some point. It just started working. But is it just fixed now? Wait, nice. I'm suspecting there's like some other issue. What the fuck was that? So, there's some other issues apparently. But this part is fixed at least. Whoa. Yeah, that's still a weird thing. Auto slide. Still weird. But that part, let's see. Yeah, there it goes. What happened there? It like hit it, and then it goes down. What the fuck is happening? Oh wait, oh. So now I'm just sliding down, I think. Like... Sometimes I just hit the ground and just start sliding downwards. Why? Like that. Why? Okay, that's something. Oh no! Not right click. Fuck. So new issue found, but it's a new issue. It's a new issue. Yeah, that's what's happening. Like, it's doing that little boink. Why? Why are you doing this to me? So it's when you're hitting. Is it because I'm not setting like that? Should we be doing that? Is that what the issue is? And that would appear to not be what the issue is. Oh, I think I know why now. It's this is the issue. This is what I should be doing. But the question is, will that break it? Will that break it? We will see. I broke something. Yeah, look at that. I just like... Insta touched and it fucked up. Is that part's fine? Is it because I'm setting it to... What am I setting it to? I'm setting it to height. I'm not trying to add to you. Like this then. There's too many of these ones here. Oh. That's not solving at all. It just kind of makes it go swoop. Okay, new idea. I'm just gonna, because the thing you're doing right now is you're hitting the... Something I also noticed is you do this little teleport thing there. See? Instead of doing that, hitting walk before, we're gonna have to do another raycast. Raycast hit, and it's called ray hit, and we do a well, I'm not going to do an if statement, right? Because it's just gonna hit. Or is it? We'll see. What fact did it create for me? What is this information? No. State machine. It is gonna happen in the gravity pass, so it's gonna be... I'll test this thing out, because that might actually be the actual problem when I think about it. Maybe. Let's see. Origin direction. No, it's just gonna be down, buddy. It's gonna be down. State machine dot up direction, and it's gonna be minus that. Negative. And direction, and yeah, oh yeah, it's the out ray hit. And the distance is gonna be like, we know we're already hitting something here, so it's not gonna be an issue of the distance. So it's just gonna be like, I don't know, 2. No. Let's just be like careful and say that it's the it's like this plus, I don't know, 0.1 f. Let's see, origin direction info max distance. Okay, perfect. And then we set the position, position equals ray hit point. Right? Maybe? Actually I'll change it. Let's see. Have we done that? Yeah, we have. Sure. Play. Test. Okay. Whoa, what the fuck happened there? Oh, wait. Is it hit instead of like ray hit point? Let's remove this for now and see what the fuck's going on here. Is that the issue? So we're essentially setting a position to last frame, I guess. Where am I taking? Where? What happens? Okay, wait, player. So I'm taking back to basically 0, right? When this thing goes off, yeah. Why? Where the ray hit the collider. Plus up direction multiplied by the yeah, but the impact point in world space where the ray hit the collider. The okay, I'm just gonna, this is gonna be more computationally heavy, but let's just move this thing out like here. No. Let's move me to 0 again. Okay. where the ray hit the collider. And I'm saying that play position equals to this point where it hit the collider in world space plus up direction multiplied by the height in this thing. Can I just like ray hit equal, there we go, and I want to say point okay, so ray hits 15, okay. It's... oh, I think I know why now. I need to make this thing like further or something, right? Player position, up position, up direction. So what I'm probably getting is I'm getting a error and it's not hitting anything. And now it's hitting something at least. But it's just falling through. So what's the error? 2 is this one, so it's like 2. Oops. Okay, and still is going through. Just going through again. Oops. Okay, so it seems like it's not fixed itself yet at all. Never mind. Whoa. And I'm in there. Okay, you know what? This is getting kind of fucked. So I think I'm gonna do this instead. I'm gonna create a new create empty. Rigid body test, there we go, and I'm gonna add a 3D object and it's gonna be a capsule, because of course it is. I'm gonna say testing capsule, perfect, and to this testing capsule we're adding a rigid body, perfect, and we're giving it, sure, this is fine, you're not applied, gravity isn't applied, it's interpolate. What the fuck does this mean? Traction, discrete default overview. Okay, fast moving objects. This isn't gonna be that much easier. Okay. So I'm gonna just add a script to this. And I'm gonna call it there we go, rigid body test, and we're gonna edit script. So Update. Okay, so we're gonna use void fixed update. And sir, are you British? No, I'm not. I'm Swedish. Oh yeah. Took like half a second. I try to avoid having a bad Swedish accent, but I usually fail at it horribly. Let's see, I'm trying to currently test if a rigid body would solve my problems. So let's say that body dot maybe try harder. Yeah. I know some Reddit people, which I can try to copy, but not enough, I don't think. Not all of my, but most of my friends just speak horrible Swedish accents. How does a rigid body work? Do you know how a rigid body works? Like, can I just like say, hey, thank you? Oh, nice. That's the first time my accent is called cute, I think. Can I like properties? No. Public methods. Add force. Maybe? No. Add velocity or something? Okay, so yes, it is. It's my. It's actually just like a. Let's see. I can close this thing. Just again. It's just Argus. It's my favorite zone from WoW. I have a rolling clip of a couple of points there. I started in Legion, so I'm very biased, of course. And I just have it in the background. It's the same from my Twitch, I think, like channels banner. So I've been some background for what I've been doing is I've been trying to fix some collisions here, and I've been doing it manually. I just have this little guy here, the player, and it just has a capture collider, and then I've been essentially creating a bunch of states here, and I have a ground check, of course, and then I have each individual has its own like collision check, which I know is very ineffective, but I wanted them to be slightly different, so this is how I'm doing it right now, and later I'll unify the ones that are the same. And I've been trying to make it not, yeah, I know, it's horrible. I've been trying to make it not fuck up in any way, and I've been slowly and surely getting it worse, probably. So my current issue is I'm trying to, like, you see here, let's see, yeah, it just falls through sometimes. Because my issue was that I was, when I walked into corners, let's see if I can get it to happen. And I'm jumping, and sometimes at an angle. What the fuck? Did it just stop being a problem now? Anyway. Sometimes it glitches through. Anyways. And I'm trying to fix that, and also it doesn't go to air. But I realized, what if a rigid body just works better? Can't I? I'm not sure exactly how colliders work with rigid bodies, but if I'm doing things like applying force to them, maybe I could like add velocity or something. No, because I'm hoping it's got like some built-in collision stuff, which I think it does, and then I can ignore most of this. Moves, rotate. Is it just move or something? Does that include? Does move include collisions built in? Does it care about that, or is it just teleported? If you have rigid body interpolation on the rigid body, calling rigid body without move results in a smooth transition between the two positions and rotations in any intermediate frames that the unit renders. Okay. If it's a character, I personally would use a rigid body. Okay, nice. Because this is... I actually study game dev at uni, but we have ironically not learned basically any Unity at all or anything like this. We've just been doing like general coding things mostly. So I'm very bad at this. I'm just gonna just test like move, position. Let's move it. Oh, it's the position. Okay. So if I just do this and I say like, this is gonna be the testing thing. vector free position. There we go. And at start, I say that position equals transform the position. Sure. And then I say here in this is gonna I'm gonna make it extra hard for the game, I guess, by saying that position plus new vector free, and it's gonna be like let's see, what direction do I want to move in here? So it's gonna be negative set for it. So it's gonna be 0, 0, -1, sure. And let's multiply that by time that dot at the time, so we don't get insane. And then we move it to position. Oh, I gotta rotate it as well. Let's say that I rotate it to can't do this. No, can't do this. No. Fuck. Can I do a move without rotating it, maybe? Let's see. Move position, maybe? Just this. Move position. So if I just use this now, and I start, I feel like this finger should just be like going into here. It's oh, I didn't connect Rigidbody. There we go. Okay, so it's moving. It's moving. What's gonna happen? Okay. That's not optimal. That is exactly the opposite I want to happen. So it doesn't quite do that. But is that because I'm forcing it to go through a larger and larger position? What if I combined my current OK collision code with this code? So I run two codes, I guess. Would that just make it double worse? Or would that make it work? So like yeah. If I then, okay, so new idea. In update, I do all of this stuff, and then I have a void fixed update, and here I say, oh, that's a good question. Wrong one. The testing capsule. Oh, it's discrete. Okay, let's try it continuous and see if that changes it. Because I feel like that maybe is that better? Maybe. Because if the issue is that I'm telling it to move like further and further. Yeah, because it does look like it's actually pushing back. And if it is pushing back every time, that should be good if I combine it with my current code, because my current code will at worst make it go slightly into an object, but not further, so it should go slightly in a bit, get pushed back maybe, if I'm like, let's hope that's what's gonna happen. So, update. If I create something called like, I don't know, private vector free, and I call it, what is the collider on the wall though? It's a box collider, and that's it honestly, I think. Yeah, it's just these two. Edit collider. Oh, it's just editing the actual collider. History. Provide contacts. What's this? Whether or not this collider provides contacts without any mono behavior. Yeah, my project structure is like non-existent, I'm gonna be honest. This is just like, you can see how I'm plan things very poorly. I just have random things everywhere. I'm basing this entire game on another game I made in a uni project with some people, which fell apart like the game itself kind of didn't work out. But I made a lot of the, well, basically all of the movement stuff, and I did it very badly. But I figured out a couple of things when I did it, so I think I could make it better. And that's basically what I'm trying to do now. But I'm thinking if I go in here and say like move to position like that, not as dumb as you seem. Well, that's honestly, yeah, not a high bar to clear, because I feel like my my vibe isn't great, but oh well. So let's say here move to position. If we instead of, and then we say let's go back to this thing. Let's just, you know what? Bye bye. There we go. Player, and we add a rigid body to you. There we go. And you are not using gravity. You are interpolate, and let's make it continuous. All right. So, and on awake, let's just for now say private rigid body. Sure, RB, why not? And get component. No, not. And then that's just called RB maybe. Actually, you know what? There we go. I can't be bothered. I'm just gonna do this for now. Not beautiful, but it works for now. Then I'll fix it later. Rigid body, there you go. And then I say here in fixed update RB dot move position, and it should move to position, okay? And in all of these, instead of saying, okay, this thing is like the biggest issue right now, but let's ignore that for now. Here we go. Let's just copy, let's just move this, there we go. And we say that RB down the direction. Oh, wait. State machine dot RB. Oh, that's not RB. Machine, and we should change this to pub vector free move to position set. There we go. Let's give it a get as well. Why not? Get move to position. Oops, return. There we go. Sure. And then we go back here and we say that dot move to position is final direction, and we have to do this in all the other ones as well. So instead of doing that, let's copy this actually. There we go, and auto slide, move this one. If this works, I'm gonna be happy and annoyed that I waited this long to fix it. Move to position, okay. Let's see, something has to break when I do this. I feel like it has to. Yes, it has to. So where am I going? Hello? Oh, okay. But okay, it didn't crash at least. am I somewhere but I still falling away? Yep. I think I have to somewhere be. Let's just do this. Layer position dot position. Am I at some point setting it in this code? Here. No, just the reset position stuff. Okay, let's go over here then. Oh, here is something at least. There we go. That's one. Vertical direction, horizontal direction, magnitude, horizontal, final direction, direction. Oh wait, here I have something, right? Yeah, this is the stuff that was like fucking me up earlier. So if I do this and I do this instead, but this is kind of hinging on the point that this is correct, which I'm not sure it is. Okay. So maybe not. Never mind. Okay, there he goes. Bye bye. So what if I just say that I say fuck it and bye bye. Bye bye. And we just do this for now. There we go. Maybe that fixes it. Yeah, that's a little. Okay. Now that's not what I want to happen. Why is it doing that? Why is it setting itself at? Oh, am I forgetting to set the position of the move to position thing? Yeah, I do. Okay, so that's why move to position. That would probably is equal to player position dot position. Sure, there we go. At awake that happens, so it shouldn't be teleporting to the middle at least anymore. Let's see if this fixes it. Oh, wait. Look at this. It's not falling. It's moving. Okay, let's just follow this thing around as we move around. Okay. Almost. A good start, but it didn't fall instantly. And if I instead would walk up here, that's fine. And that's not fine. What is happening here? I don't see what's happening here. That's the issue, I think. Okay, so the rotation... Oh, wait. Aren't there like a bunch of settings here? Like constraints? Yeah, I'm gonna just freeze the rotation. Thank you. Thank you, big time. It's not supposed to use gravity now. Like this then? What if we do it like this? Okay. I mean, I feel like it's doing its best at least, and that's what matters. I'm confused. I didn't just need to fix your character to not enough force go through the walls. Yeah, so what I'm trying to fix right now is to... I have been not using a rigid body until now. And I've been using... I can show you an example, I guess. Let's see. So this is the walk version. And this is the walk collision to check. And I basically do a bunch of raycasts. And then I iterate on them if I hit something. And let's see if I have it drawn out here on my little thing here. Yeah, so basically, let's say it looks like this. Bam. I'm walking here, like this. And I hit here. And like, they would have gone through like that. And then I, through the math, basically make it go there. So I move to this position instead. And if it looked like this instead, I would move here. Because I take this vector, basically. And this vector then. So I would just move here. Now what the issue is I'm having is if it looks like this kinda, I'm having this thing here. Oh no, I'm gonna show you. I literally just, let's see, Unity collision. There's a YouTube video, which is great.
You might implement.
It's this one, let's see. This thing. Oh, ignore that. It's the collide and slide, an actually decent character collision, and it's based on this math paper from 2003. And this is where my background of failing a physics program actually helps me. But it's a bunch of math on how you slide through it. And there's a bunch of issues with it I'm having right now, because I'm essentially copying one version of it and then trying to adapt it to what I need it to do, but I'm not good enough at doing that to make it work. So there's an entire paper on this, and here's an example of something that kind of works, which is I get a bunch of positions and then you project them basically on whatever plane you're on, but it starts falling apart when I'm in the air, because if I'm hitting like here, I'm trying to go this direction and I'm jumping, and it hits this point here, and then it's like, oh, you can't go here, so it moves it down, rather, like this, and then it's this point instead, and it goes, oh, I want to move here instead, and it just does that over and over again, and that works when it's going straight into the wall, but as soon as you start going like sideways, you used to, in the old version, which I now have kind of deleted in a half second, just slide through the floor. And I think it was this collision I was having an issue with up here. And I was thinking, if I instead used a rigid body, I could still essentially use this code, maybe some version of it, and just rely on the rigid body not wanting to collide with a collider. So I just, move it, and if it was some slight errors, I would still like just move slightly into a wall, because what happens is, of course, when you do like a ray cast or a sphere cast, and you start within, if you start within an object already colliding, that doesn't count as a collision. So as soon as you slightly go too far and clip into something, it stops thinking that's a collision and just falls through it. And that's kind of the issue I'm having right now, because I could fix this in one way by making my collision like smaller, but that would make my collision less accurate as well, and have it like still clip weirdly into things, and you would be able to like go through like under things that are too short, really, things like that. Can't just delete the wall problem. Honestly, I have been thinking of that, because if I'm designing the levels, I can just make sure there's no walls that are like this, and that would technically solve the problem. But the thing is, if I am, my long-term goal is to actually release this thing as a game, of course better than this, and I have realized I'm not a very good level designer, personally, so I'm probably gonna try to create some kind of basic, you can use some building blocks I have pre-created to create your own level. Just to, because the thing I'm most worried about is the game not lasting very long, it not be fun very long, and if I want people to buy it, I also want people to be able to enjoy it for a while at least, like more than just 5 hours, for example. So if I'm creating a level building system, which you also would, of course, this is quite a long. I'm trying to get as much done during summer, but it's gonna take probably like years. But still, if I want that, then I can no longer guarantee these walls no longer happening. And just to add it and make it even more annoying for myself, let's see if I can show it off. I have also created a funny little thing called I flip gravity when I feel like it. There we go. It doesn't actually work, but if you right click you kind of change gravity. And let's see. And that's also gonna end up creating, like, see, you just kind of go throw things. And that's also gonna end up creating a bunch of weird things with collisions and stuff. So I want to make it as solid as possible. Oh, yeah, the gravity flipping is not working actually. It's just a work in progress I abandoned for now until I got the collision solved. But one thing I've been thinking about on the capsule cast is making a, what's called capsule cast all or something. Yeah, this thing, which instead returns a array of hits. And then I would have to sweep, like go through every hit point and try to figure out how far away they are from the character, where it could stand. And that's definitely a possible way to solve it. It's just that my head hurts just thinking about it. Because for some reason these kind of things are my mortal enemy. You give me like something to iterate through and I crumble. So yeah, that's the current issue I'm having. Let's see, what were okay, so there's something that's making this little thing go through the wall still. And I know all of these have like, this is like standard collider things, they all have colliders on them. So that's at least a start. The rigid body has a mass and a drag, an angular drag, and an automatic center of mass. What are these things? Use the calculated tensor. What's a tensor? Rigid body tensor. Inertia tensor. The inertia tensor of this body defined as a diagonal matrix in reference frame position to this blah blah blah. Rotational analog of mass. I do not think I need to worry about that. Center of mass, sure. Is kinematic. No place. Okay, now I'm thinking. Oh, bye bye guy. Bye bye Coyote. Coyote. I'm gonna see what this guy does actually. I wanna see the thing. Does this person have things themselves? What we just found about schedule, no schedule. Oh, big rip this guy. Okay. Just casually stalking my one viewer. Okay, so where was I? Now that I have one viewer, I can once again like be slow about this. So player, capsule collider, rigid body, constraints. Oh, actually, if I go to the test thing and I freeze the rotation of this thing. Okay. What if I, whoops. There we go. So wall on the wall. Smaller and smaller there. Boom. So this is really promising, right? It's like stopping, not going through, and then bam, it's finally through, but it tried to not go through. I think the main issue probably is I'm still using the position instead of the transform. Okay, how will it handle this thing? Okay, it's not happy about it, and it's trying to stop for a bit. That should be enough for me to get something else to stop. So, let's disable this thing again, actually. So, if I instead go back to my player here, and am I no longer updating the position at all? Oh no, I am, because I'm moving the position. Right. Ground check, here we go. There's one thing, air. So, if it's the maximum walk angle, means you're hitting walkable floor. Then I should return the leftover vector, yeah. Okay. Final direction across this thing there. If checks for state machine active input, state machine walk. Do I have anything here that like looks at the? No, I think it just gives a leftover thing. It's input, line direction, magnitude. I think that's fine. Same for sprint, right? Auto slide should be the same. Direction. I think it's the air collision thing that's fucking me up somehow. Or if I don't return there instead as well. Let's see. trying to move that. What if I wrote out the move to position? Debug text dot text plus equals /n move to position, and it should be plus, of course. Move to position. Can I do this actually? Like if I do that. If I do this, would it just N1? Actually, there we go. Okay, that's what's happening. It's somehow fucking up the landing. Oh. The landing is the issue. So it should either probably be in the ground check or in the air check, in the air state somewhere. So let's see. Ground check. Check air. Oh, in air response. If grounded in air goes true. Okay, so the ground check. Air and this thing then. And go back to this then. The suspicion is that since it's like fine when I'm falling onto the ground, but when I'm jumping it isn't. It's because it's going too far through. And this is in the gravity pass, which is the vertical direction. Final direction plus equals to. So horizontal. Oh wow, thank you, Mr. Bot. Bye bye. Move to position is final direction. Let's bring it up here for funsies. Check switch state. Oh wait, this check switch state happens after I've moved there. Which means I have to set the machine dot grounded to be true here. Because you're grounded. There we go. Actually, this should also make a... Should this also make a ground? Because you grab the passing. Maybe. I'll look into that later. Did I save it? Okay, let's see. Jump. So far so good. Nope, not so good. What's happening there? And it's been for it. Okay, so what if this is gonna be spicy? What do I put this in here? What happens if I try to do everything in the fixed update? I feel this should be Googled somewhere. Googleable, I mean. Okay, so I still got all the same issues, but now it's just weird. Like really weird. Can I like go for this even? Yeah, I can. I feel like it's just not doing its job anymore at all. Right? So the walk, it goes... Oh wait, it's because I'm adding to it? What if I instead did this? So... I have something that's... let's do this. Private... vector free, and I'm calling you... Save position. There we go. And in the start here, let's see. I set save position. Save position. Huh? Save direction exists. Am I going insane? That works. Why doesn't saved position work? Well, private vector free save direction. That's fine. Private vector free save position. That's not fine. Why not? If I copy this thing, Control C, and I say, hey, save position. What? Why? Okay, I'm just gonna equals to play position dot position. Oh, so it's fine. Okay, sure, I guess. And in here we say oh, yeah. This thing instead. Screw it in everywhere then. Let's see. So now I'm not trying to continuously like, even if it's telling to stop, it's trying to move it, and let's see. So far so good. Okay, that's still an issue. That's also an issue. Oh, wait. No, this is wrong as well. That's definitely a improvement, but I feel like I'm just somehow like I'm back at the same. I just have a worse version of my It's just the same but worse from earlier. Look at that. Okay, so what happens if I land here? Just auto slide. And okay, can I just walk up here now? No, but I can jump really high for some reason. And now I have more issues that I need to deal with. Like, now I can do this. Wait. Isn't it like here? I'm sure I'm just walking through here now. This is just worse. In every way. And why am I so floated? There has to be some setting in the rigid body. Mass, drag, angular drag, automatic center mass, use gravity, it's kinematic. If I make it kinematic, let's see to change it. Not really. Oh, that made it worse. Or did it? Is it just always like that? I just had good luck earlier. Let's see. Extrapolate that. Okay, so extrapolate makes it smoother. Much smoother. Let's see what fucks it up. Yeah, that made it worse. So much worse. Fuck's that. Okay, so this somehow made it better. Huh? How? Nope. Okay. Continuous. Discrete instead. Let's see what happens if we do discrete. You know, silently instead or something? I don't know. No, it's just worse. Continuous dynamic. Nope. Speculative instead, then I guess. I'm not principal of that. So at least I'm not, you know. If I do none, what happens? It's gonna be real laggy. Yes, that's good. Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh, didn't change anything. So it seems like doing this did not fix anything. So I'm just gonna remove it for now. And let's see. All of you goes bye bye. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. Can I just remove it somewhere? Rigid body movement unity. Oh, wait. It seems like I might have been too hasty, which is like not surprising. Sure. I think this was like the thing we had earlier. Alright, so. Time dot fixed all the time. Whoa, 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 whoa. So first things first, seems like I didn't actually. Oh, I was lucky. So whoopsie, we don't do that again. Yep. I do nothing here. There's a lot of fixed. There's a lot of time delta here. Okay, no, it's just mainly that. Okay, let's try this for now. Let's see what happens. velocity. Should I be using velocity instead? Maybe. Yeah, so if I look at this again. What's happening here? Oh wait, I know what. Let's see, air. Let's do that for now, see what happens. What's gonna happen here now is the question then, I guess. So, wait a second, it's really janky, but like, is it working? It might be fucking working. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Set it to like 50 for now. What if this was, oh, this is gonna be nice, this is working. I can actually use this probably. I'm just gonna look into rigid bodies more. Yeah, I should probably. Let's see. So it's still really like it's choppy. But I'm no longer, you know, clipping through things, but I'm having issues with this. So, question source review, then drag 0, angular drag, 0 mass 0, no gravity. Interpret instead, let's try this out. But it's gonna be still some weird stuff going on. I'm getting stuck there, for example. Why am I so floaty? Okay, this thing is really fucking weird. Whoa! Wait, is it because I'm like... on auto slide, for example. No, maybe not. Okay, what if we do this instead then? What if we did that and move this back in here, baby? And we went back in here and said that it's just like this instead. Actually, air. Okay, never mind. Oh, that's weird. I forgot to fix those, I think. Okay. So Like this maybe? So first things first, something weird going on with the entire lake. Something fucked up somewhere. What the fuck happened here? Update state, yeah. Sure. And first things first, what happens here? Why do I teleport over here? Where am I? I'm at 31 for 20, okay. Something somewhere sets my position there. I wonder actually why I'm going over there. Because I think I went there earlier, right? So what happens if I reset? Okay. Now I'm just really slow. What if I like do that? It wouldn't spin out. I think it would be not consistent, right? Okay, well, let's look into this later. I'm just gonna test the collisions for now. Okay, that's an issue. So, what if I only update the states in fixed update? And I say, hey. this gonna fix anything? I should probably change this one to like 50 again, right? 50, there we go. Okay, I have an idea as well. Another idea. What if I did this instead? And I here simply said that this doesn't happen. I'm just gonna copy out as well, and there we go. There we go. Same for the others. We just kinda comment this out and say that it's equal to direction, I think, here. Yeah. Comment you out as well. And it's gonna give me the same result, because then I can just kinda ignore all of it. That would be very nice. Okay, so I guess one issue is this thing here, of course. And there's no air. No item can't really jump. And I guess this can just this fucks me up somehow. But I think somehow we're kinda, you know, making it do. We're not going through anything. Swear, because then he's getting stuck on things. Okay, so maybe I'll actually end the stream today, because this is a lot of things, and it seems like to me, if we actually move this down here again, is this gonna change anything? It to me seems like I might actually be getting this to work. And half of these things aren't quite working as they should, but like, that's just numbers right now. Collisions are more or less working. And if I put it to extrapolate instead, what's happening? I think I know why the jumping is working as well. Air. Yeah. I need to just copy this stuff. Let's see. It's gonna make you have to jump maybe. Might as well jump. Might as well. Oops. Yep. Oh, I know now something to fix. Yeah, all the slide is weird. Like very much so. But all these things can be fixed. Okay. So that needs to be fixed, definitely. It's probably just okay. So I'm gonna have to create some kind of collision thing just to handle like corners and stuff, probably. That might be the only thing really, because this thing isn't really sliding along corners at all. Okay, but this is definitely like an improvement, and I'm gonna probably do some, maybe, you know, maybe I'll do it, some off-stream work to start to get this into a better state. No pun intended. And after that, because the collision seems to be like, I'm not clipping for anything at least, so I think it's fine. Yeah. I definitely still need to do like handling about hitting like roofs and stuff. Okay, let me just double check idle for a second. Idle, enter state, state machine dot move to position equals 0. Like that. This has been a very short stream, but I've done a lot of things at least. I've gotten a lot of things done here. Like 3 hours. I mean, it's short, but oh well, you know. It does kind of make it feel a lot better. And that's already improved things a lot. The slide is really weird though, not gonna lie. I definitely need to like redo the collisions, but with this thing in mind instead of doing like I just need directions now. I don't care about things like oh, what if I'm hitting a wall and trying to go through the wall. Okay, so this is just kind of how to do it, I guess. Rigidbody. Shout out to the Rigidbody. Let's go. All right, that's interesting. That's very interesting how that turned out. Let's go to the stream ending screen, I think. So There we go. To do, what have I done today? Improve ground detection, I guess. Implement edge detection, not really. Look at this Rigidbody. Will be using fix air. Improved, I think, right? Fix all the side horizontal issues. Decided to not fix for now. Hopeful, not started, there we go. Not started. Okay, no issues. Need to change. Wait, actually, let's put this at the top because it's like the most important thing here. Need to change code to work with Rigidbody. There we go. That's it to do. No issues. And let's there it is. Let's create a new one for tomorrow, and let's just say that tomorrow I will be exclusively, basically, hopefully. 04. Fix Rigidbody. That's it. That's like my to-do. Let's see. Yeah. All right. That should be my plan for tomorrow. Just fix the Rigidbody. Tomorrow will be a what now? Thursday, I think. Yeah, Thursday. So yeah, I also mentioned it a while ago, but I think it's kind of obvious that my idea for a game dev vlog every like some every week is quite a lot, especially since I'm very lazy and I am bad at doing things, and I'm not good at it. So yeah, I'll do one. I'll try to do one every second week. We'll see. I have the weekend mostly free. I think it's Pride this week, and I'm going to that. But other than that, I think I'm free. Also, we're gonna have like a for fun competition with me and my friends. So like basically 2 friend groups, you could say, who will be competing in 5v5 though. 5v5 competing in Valorant and Overwatch. So our group is the Overwatch team. We play Overwatch. Not a lot now actually, kind of fell off quite hard and we weren't really that good to begin with. And we were all absolutely ass at Valorant. And the other team is like really, really good at Valorant. Like I don't know what the green rank is, but like they're good. Most of them at least. The worst one is probably as good as the best one of us is at Overwatch at Valorant. And they're pretty, like they're okay at Overwatch of course, because the skills does translate a bit. So we're probably fucked, I'm gonna be honest, but I'll see if everybody's fine with me streaming it. We've been talking about it, because like we're all, you know, wannabe content creators, I think, most of us. There's nobody to, well, there's nobody in my chat, so I can't really raid, but you know, how would I do that? Do I like, actually, let me just press here. Do I? How do I? How the fuck do I raid somebody? I think I might need to have more than 1 viewer to that. Anyways, not really relevant. I'll look that up later. So tomorrow I'll try to fix Rigidbody. I'll probably spend the day not doing that, but I should probably spend the day like looking more into that. and like, I don't know, looking up a bunch of videos how to make like basic Rigidbody character controllers, so I know where to start. But yeah, that's this day. See ya tomorrow at 10, I think. I don't think I have anything planned that would interrupt that. And let's hope I stream for more than 3 hours. Well, oh, and yeah, thank you to my one wonderful viewer of Coyote Code, who actually, and I get Muff Money, who said hi, and then I ignored him. But Coyote Code actually talked in chat. That's very nice. It's very fun. It is fun when people pop into chat, so I can like not just speak into the void, even if that's what I'm used to doing, I guess. Well, see ya and goodbye. Stop streaming and stop recording.